So we have devised a way beyond the first 100,000 tax-free limit up to about ₹500,000 a month. The marginal tax rate will go from 1% to 24%. Beyond that, you will get back onto the existing marginal tax brackets going up to 36%. The corporate income tax, for the moment, will stay. But we think that we need to incentivize the tradable sector, the exporters. So whenever we can, and there is going to be debate about this because some people say profit is profit, so therefore everybody has to pay the same tax, but we think otherwise. And therefore, we will, the soonest possible, provide an incentive in corporate income tax for exporters. VAT will remain at 18. We would like to bring it down to 15 for selected items, at least at the beginning, and make it zero rated for certain essential items. For instance, even high protein food for infants today get taxed at 18%. And if you understand the suffering of the people, you would wonder, is this the right thing to do? When 7 million people are in poverty, malnutrition is unbelievably high, wasting, stunting. There are issues. So therefore, we will consider those. And for the exporters, I would like to emphasize that SVAT will remain until such time there's a better way to deal with it. But we have to pay for all this. We can't give things free. So our thinking is the withholding tax will have to be relooked at. Now, withholding tax, people will say it's only a cash flow item. Sure, it's cash flow. But if compliance is so low, we can collect 10% as opposed to 5% from those who are evading and those who are under-reporting. So therefore, we will have to seriously look at raising revenue through this measure. Then there is another issue with excise tax. Excise tax is actually ad valorem. Specie tax. What we need to do is to index excise tax to some formula that reflects the taxes paid as prices increase. Then look at the casinos. The gross gaming revenue is only taxed at 15%. And there is online revenue in these casinos that gets taxed at 0. No tax. Nobody's paying. Is that fair? So we need to look at how to increase revenue from these measures. And I'm telling you, as a chairman of the Committee on Public Finance, I have been at the government for the last 1.5 years to set up a gambling regulator. Casinos are everywhere with no regulation. There's no way to actually find out what their profits are. You think we can really figure out what the profit of a casino is? Right? So there are these issues that we'll have to deal with. We will also sign up with OECD BEPS Digital Economic Framework, and we're also thinking of applying the minimum global alternate tax of 15% on multinationals. Because we have to find ways to pay for this. We're not going to just say we will do this, do that, and do the other thing unless we have revenue.